Hello and welcome to the channel and welcome to another Lost reaction. This is Season 6, Episode 3, What Kate Does. We've already had What Kate Did as a past, as a flashback. Now we're getting What Kate Does in the present. I call it the present. It's not really the present, is it? This is getting complicated. So we've got two different timelines happening. Two different and contradictory timelines. In one, we have the plane crashing on the island and leading to all the consequences that we've already seen in seasons 1 to 5. And in the other timeline, the plane does not, in fact, crash and lands perfectly well in LA. This is also a timeline in which the island is underwater. So we can assume that everything from 1977 onwards has changed in this second timeline, the sideways timeline, which is a good name for it, actually, because it exists side by side to the timeline we already know. It can't exist together. It can't be part of the same timeline because, well, for a start, Desmond. In one timeline, Desmond is in the hatch just about to bring down the plane by forgetting to enter the code because he's just killed Kelvin, and he doesn't make it back to the hatch in time. And in the other timeline, he's actually on the plane. Maybe Desmond was a bad idea to use as an example because we already know that the rules don't apply to him. But we also have John Locke. In one timeline he is alive and well and arrives at his destination perfectly fine, and in the other timeline he's dead. Okay, then that's 3 years in the future, but it's all relative, isn't it? So, it's kind of a Schrodinger's cat. For those who don't know, Schrodinger's cat is a thought experiment designed to help understand how quantum particles behave. A cat is placed in a box with a radioactive particle that has a 50-50% chance of going critical and killing the cat, or not. But once you close the box, you have no way of knowing whether the cat is alive or dead. So the cat kind of exists in a quantum state of being both alive and dead at the same time. And it's not until you open the box and observe exactly what state the cat is in that the quantum probability reduces to 0, and you get a solid result. The cat is alive or dead. And that's kind of what's going on here, I think, possibly. We have two different timelines going on simultaneously and in parallel and in contradiction to each other. And until some higher power observes and decides which is the correct reality, they're both equally likely. Okay then, so Sayid gets taken to the temple in the... what do we call this now? Which one? Since they're both... since both the timelines are equally probable, it's hard to know what to call each one. Which one's a sideways and which one isn't. So... my chair is collapsing. Okay then, since we've been following right from the beginning the timeline that ends with Juliet dying in the hatch and Sayid being taken to the temple, we'll call that the main storyline, and we'll call the plane stuff and the LA stuff the parallel, the alternative, sideways timeline, if you like, since that's what people have saying that's what it's called. Sayid at the temple, and the waters are not running clear, apparently, according to the hippie with glasses. That's probably because Jacob's now dead. It's done something to the waters, and that has done something to the way the island behaves. I'm not sure what. It seems to have healed Sayid and brought him back from the dead, so that element seems to be still working. We don't know, but this temple it seems to be the place where all the others, like the bulk of the others, are hanging out. Is this a completely different group to the others that we know about, Richard and that lot? Could it be that the others at some point have split into two groups that are following a different doctrine, a different course of action? And I was watching The Incident Part 1 again the other day. Something bugged me, and it was the way Jacob looked when they were having their conversation, Jacob and the man in black, about, I assume you're here because of the ship. That part of the conversation. And the man in black says, how did they find the island? And Jacob says, I don't know, we'll have to ask them when they get here. And in that moment, Jacob sort of looks down, like he's disappointed. He knows that Jacob was lying because he knows why that ship was there. And he was given Jacob a chance to tell the truth. And he kind of looks down, sort of, I don't need to ask them. You brought them here. Something about that made me think that maybe the man in black is the higher up of the two, and that Jacob is merely his disciple, or was at some point. Okay then. Something also bugs me about the people that Jacob visited during the incidents parts 1 and 2, and why we had Juliet's parents being divorced or getting divorced thrown in there. It seemed like it was just thrown in there for no reason whatsoever, because I thought Jacob was involved in that scene as well, but he wasn't. So why put that scene in? Is it just because they needed to get that little bit of nugget of information out about Juliet before they killed her off? So yeah, in the Sideways timeline, everyone's landed. Jack and John seem to have become friends, which is ironic. Kate has kidnapped Claire and a taxi driver. Oh, I forgot to look up his name. He was in Heroes, played the puppet master, the taxi driver. He's a brilliant actor. I really, really hope that he's got more of a role than just the little bit that we've seen so far. You know what, I'm just going to get on with this now. I've been babbling for a little while long, and I really don't have that much to say, to be fair. Oh yeah, and also Bernard and Rosie's cabin is definitely not Jacob's cabin. Yeah, I saw that. It looks completely different. But the cabin that Ilana visits, it does look like Rose and Bernard's cabin. The position of the tree and everything. Okay, I'm just going to leave that. I'll take people's word for it that it's not, that Rose and Bernard were using a completely different cabin to the one that Christian and Jacob were using. I still don't know how Christian fits in with this. I've got a funny feeling that Christian might have been the Black Smoke, but I've reason to doubt whether the Black Smoke was Charlie, Walt, Mr. Echo, or Anna Lucia. But it could have been Yemi, or it most definitely was Yemi. Okay, let's go on with this. What Kate does. 1, 2, 3, go.
He's alive.
That means something.
Of course he's fine.
What does that mean?
He's an Iraqi torturer who shoots kids. He definitely deserves another go around.
Yeah. That is a good point. For the fact that I love Sayid, we can't forget what he was and what he's done.
Can you please just let me go? I promise I won't say anything to anyone.
He's off.
Damn it.
Please, you don't have to do this. It won't hurt your friend.
He ain't my friend.
Do what you want with him and anybody else. But me, I'm walking out of here.
No, you're not.
James, I'm gone. You understand?
Please. You have to stay.
No, I don't.
You really do. Something masquerading as John Locke is coming to the temple. I wonder what fake Locke meant when he said he's just trying to get home. I wonder where home is. I wonder if home is the temple.
You got a problem.
So do you. Where's your tire hammer?
Tire hammer will just cut off your wrist. Your problem is you need a punch press, and you're not going to be able to use one of those and keep that gun pointed at me.
You volunteering?
I got steady hands, but I kind of feel like we got up on the wrong foot.
Yes. You've just denied a expectant mother all her baby things, you heartless witch. Of course, she's not a heartless witch, and she's going to do the right thing.
Put him upstairs now.
What is it you want?
Oh. They didn't just want to talk to him.
You're thinking of doing. What is that?
They're checking to make sure he's not the man in black. No? This isn't torture for sadistic purposes. This is a test. Oh no, maybe it's just torture for the sake of it.
We're sorry we had to put you through that. It was a test.
You put others
to be sure.
through it.
To be sure of what?
Don't worry. You passed.
Yeah, they were making sure he wasn't the man in black or something like that. He's not happy. Why aren't you
I
happy?
just lied to him, didn't I?
Yes.
He failed. Is that one of Rousseau's traps?
Looks like one of Rousseau's traps.
The French woman? She's been dead for years. This couldn't be one of...
Justin! Shut up.
They didn't know she was dead, did they?
What was he gonna say?
3 years ago, you staged yourself a little prison break. And you did it by knocking the guard out with the butt of your rifle. That would be me.
Whoa.
It's medicine,
Trust.
and your friend needs it. What happens if I don't give it to him?
You'll do.
The infection will spread. They told me it was some sort of test, which they said I passed.
You didn't.
Clearly I did.
He's worked it out.
They want you to take it. It's medicine, according to them. What about according to you? I don't know.
You've got to have faith, Jack.
You know, before when you thanked me for saving your life, I didn't have anything to do with this. I didn't fix you, they did. I don't care who fixed me. I only care about who I trust. So if you want me to take that pill, Jack, I'll do it.
He's not going to do it. He's not going to do it.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. My husband,
He's dead.
he left me.
Oh.
And
Can't do it alone.
Do it alone.
Same as Claire.
Sorry. Look, I know I should have called
Yeah, because she's
So
just flew all the way from
changed your
Australia.
mind?
And now she's in labour.
Are you okay? No, it's coming! I think I'm having contractions.
When did they start?
About 3 minutes ago.
Try to relax. We're gonna take you to the embassy to get looked at.
Excuse me.
Yes,
Are you a doctor?
Ethan!
I'm Dr. Goodspeed.
Can I please get your help? What's happening to my baby? Is my baby okay?
Yeah.
Is Aaron okay?
That's ringing a bell with her.
There he is.
The name Aaron.
Everything's just fine.
Best friends forever and ever. But she recognised the name Aaron, didn't she? This is going to be the key. They're all going to get these weird feelings that they can't explain.
You asked me why I came back to the island.
It's for you.
I need to find Claire.
Oh yes, that's
I
right.
thought maybe if I could catch up to you, you could help me. And then maybe if we could find her and bring her back to Aaron, then maybe all of this wouldn't have been for nothing.
I made her stay on this island because I didn't want to be alone.
And you didn't want to leave.
Understand that, right?
So he's blaming himself. If somehow Juliet ends up alive at the end of all this, then I really do hope they get married.
My name is Dogen. I was brought here like everyone else.
What do you mean, brought here?
You know exactly what I mean.
Yes.
You didn't give your friend the pill, did you?
No,
Why not?
because I don't know what's in it. What is in it?
You just have to trust me.
No. What's in it?
I don't trust myself. How am I supposed to trust you? Let's see where trust gets us.
Poison.
Oh, that's not good. Poison's usually not good.
Why would you people want to kill Sayid?
They don't. Oh, maybe they do.
We believe he has been
Possessed.
매사를 있단다로.
Closest translation is claimed.
Oh, claimed.
By what? How can you be sure of that?
Because it happened to your sister.
Claire is claimed. So that means that Christian was the Black Smoke all along.
Yeah, right.
It looks like he's alone. Maybe we should take him back.
Or maybe we didn't find him alive.
Aldo, no. We can't. He's one of them.
He may be one of them.
One of them. What the hell? Who's that? That looks like Juliet. Claire? Claire! Oh my god. She looks lost. Oh, that's the end. So Claire's back. That's good. But she's been claimed. Same as Sayid has been claimed. We can only assume by the man in black. Why? Why is he claim those two? And is it safe to assume that the Black Smoke, the Man in Black, was always Christian? Did the Man in Black like lose his original body, and that's why he has to possess others, or create replicas of people based on their memories? I still don't know how that works. In fact, I don't know how any of it works. In the Sideways, Claire and Kate have become very good friends. But there's something there again, similar to where Jack was in the aeroplane in the last episode. And you just get the feeling that Jack noticed that there was something wrong. But it was a very passing feeling. And the same happened to Kate now. With when she heard the name Aaron, there was this look in her eyes that she recognised that. I think that's where we're going to head. That all the characters in the 2004 timeline are going to slowly work out that their reality is not the correct reality. But then again, Sawyer's going to be wanting that reality to be real, because in that one Juliet's alive. And what did the other mean when he said we can't shoot them? He's one of them. I understand the one of them bit, but why can't they shoot Jin? Because they've still got work to do, and that's known to the temple people. I really don't know what's going on in the temple at the moment. It's okay then, I'm just going to leave it and go on with the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Until then, probably see you later. Keep well. Bye bye.